All right, here we go. Just watched Game of Thrones. So obviously, if you've not watched episode 2 of this season, it's going to have spoilers. Go away right now, okay? I'm trying to help a brother out, okay? I even took notes. Look at this. Okay. Ready? Okay. Now that I've given you enough buffer. Oh my God, what is this? Jon Snow is back. Now, you knew he was going to come back. You knew it. I knew it. The American people knew it. But on the other hand, since this Game of Thrones, my favorite part was that as we're all looking to see if he's going to be revived, you think, is he? Because in any other show, there is a 125% chance that he's going to come back to life. In Game of Thrones, at some point I had it at 60-40. I'm like, I thought he was going to come back. I was like 80-20 that he's going to come back. And then I'm like 60-40 that he's going to come back. It's dropping because with Game of Thrones, and that's why it's awesome, you never know. You never know, right? And then for a second there, she seemed to like, after she read the first prayer, you thought like, that she went like this a little bit, recoiled a little bit, like, oh, is he back? And then they were like, oh, no, he's not back. And I'm like, yeah, standard head fake of every TV show in the world, right? But it's Game of Thrones, you never know. Okay. I thought that the way that it would go down is that she would revive him, but that she would die in the process. Like, give her gift of life, because obviously she's a bazillion years old, to Jon Snow, and that she was going to make that sacrifice. No, the Onion Knight goes up there. He's like, oh, come on, get off your ass. Let's go. You know, we almost died over there, right? If the giant hadn't come and go, smashed. There was, by the way, 2 great deaths in this. In this episode, both by giants of a different sort. There was a giant wildling that came in and took that guy who hit him with the arrow and was like, right, just smashed him against the wall. And then the mountain who took the other guy who was bragging about Queen and went, just smashed his head against the wall. I don't know. I like the gore is a bit much sometimes, but those 2 I kind of enjoy. All right, so that's Jon Snow. He's back. Okay, you got that already. All right, now we're moving on to the Ironborn. I actually don't care too much about this. Okay, that king died kind of irrelevantly, and he was an irrelevant king. So that's fine. But boy, they kill a lot of people, man. We're back to Game of Thrones killing people at 100 miles an hour, right? But I liked his brother. The line that I enjoyed the most was, I am the storm. I was like, oh, maybe we should make a shirt out of that. I am the storm. By the way, people are going nuts about these shirts, not the New York one, although I love that one, okay? But no, this one, the one that Rosario Dawson got arrested in, this is my hoodie version of it. 2 different people I know today was like, you got to give me that shirt. Okay, I didn't mean to do a plug, but okay, fine, there it is, shoptyt.com. Okay, so let's move on. I am the storm. Oh, what are you doing, Theon? Are you going to leave Brienne? You're going to go back out there on one horse and what's his face? Ramsay Bolton might there's some chance Ramsay Bolton might catch you again. I wouldn't leave Brienne's side if you paid me $1 million, whatever they have there in Westeros. John Idarola would know. Okay, there's no way. I'd be like, I'd grab onto Brienne's leg like Stan Van Gundy on Alonzo Mourning. All right, anyway, you get it. We're moving on. Arya, don't care yet. Hopefully that'll get into a cool storyline where she kills people again, but this whole blind chick getting trained, okay, I already saw Karate Kid. Okay, moving on. Tyrion. Okay, see, this is why Tyrion is awesome, because super badass and actually super moral. He could have made the girl who's already used to the dragons, or the dragons used to her, right? Go down there, but he's like, no. Oh, okay, I get how you do it. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna release the dragons, right? Taking a risk with his own life, but I'll tell you what, there's a lesson in there too, because Tyrion doesn't give a fuck. He's the not the hedgehog. Why am I forgetting all my internet memes? The groundhog, no. The gopher, no. Who doesn't give a fuck? Not Wolverine. Anyway, you guys know who I'm talking about. So, you guys, help me out here. Honey Badger. Thank you, Vincent. Honey Badger doesn't give a damn. And he doesn't. Sometimes the most dangerous people, and they talked about it on the show, is people with nothing left to lose, right? I mean, the weirdo religious dude brought that up. Like, oh, we're the powerless, and together we're very powerful. And then the guy I was watching it with was like, Bernie Sanders. No, Bernie Sanders is the good guy. Those religious freaks are the bad guys. But yes, there is a good point in there, which is when a guy who's got nothing left to lose is pretty dangerous, okay? And that's Tyrion, and that's why he's got balls of steel. That's why we love him. Speaking of the religious dudes, leaving the Lannisters alive is such a rookie move. Oh, they're going to get killed. Oh, they're going to get slaughtered. Lambs to the slaughter, man. Yeah, that was a cool move by the High Septa or whatever. I keep wanting to call him Septa. Those are the trains back in Philly. Anyway, sure, fine. Oh, you got your guys around you. Ha ha, he he. Kill Jaime Lannister. Kill him right now. Kill him right now. Otherwise, he's going to come with a mountain and fuck you all up. I'm just keeping it real. That's what's going to happen. You let Cersei go? Oh, wow, it was humiliating. You know what's going to be humiliating? When you're fucking disemboweled, right? They're going to kill you all. It was the greatest line last episode when Jaime Lannister said, fuck everyone who isn't us. It's funny how much I enjoy this show, even though we're trying to be the antithesis of it. Okay. And then finally, Ramsay Bolton. You guys all got the irony of Roose Bolton being killed the way that he was? I don't know if it's really irony, or maybe it's just appropriate. Ramsay Bolton sends his regards. He killed Roose Bolton, his dad, just exactly how Roose Bolton killed Robb Stark. So, and I knew something was coming. I'm like, baby boy, I'm like, Ramsay ain't gonna let this shit stand, right? That dude makes Joffrey look like he's a Girl Scout handing out peanut butter cookies. Okay, there ain't no peanut butter cookies at the Bolton place. Okay, so all there are is sharp knives coming into your midsection. And then, of course, he was going to kill the kid and the other, then the lady, and then with the dogs. That's standard fare. No one's surprised by that. It's Ramsay Bolton. They're lucky they didn't get skinned alive. They're lucky that they died quickly rather than what he could normally do to them. All right. So Ramsay, the frickin' madman, sends his regards. But don't worry, everybody. Jon Snow's back. He might know nothing, but at least he's back. Dude, when that dead guy walks back into any room, everybody's going to be like... I thought for a second, you know what they might do? That they said, oh, let's get the fire ready. That he might walk out of the fire like Daenerys, who is kind of his sister. No, not his sister. His uncle? No, stepsister, right? Half-sister. I forgot my theory already, but I'm almost certainly right about that. But if you don't know my theory, don't worry about it. What do I know? I didn't read the books. Okay, much love. Love this episode. Go. I send my regards.